Why am I wearing jeans? It's so hard to set crisscross applesauce. Which is honestly probably a good thing. That's likely why my hips are a disaster. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, lovely, fantastic day. Today we are going to be getting into this month's Boxycharm. The current month is March. It is March. I am definitely very excited to get into this box. As you guys know, Boxycharm is one of my favorite boxes of all time. I'm also super excited because today's video is brought to you, sponsored by Home Chef, and I'm pretty sure you guys know what that means. We're going to be doing yet another installment of Cookin with Alexandria. So I hope you guys are prepared for that. For those of you who do not know, Home Chef is a meal delivery service that delivers fresh, pre-portioned ingredients straight to your door. They have a whole bunch of meal options and I have selected some this week and I'm going to be testing out one of the recipes with you guys today, right in between the unboxing portion and the makeup makeup portion of this video. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into the first part of this video, which is the Boxycharm unboxing, which I currently don't have. So let me go get the Boxycharm and I'll be right back. Oh jeans. Alright you guys, so I am back with my box, and for those of you who do not know, Boxycharm is a $21 a month beauty box that comes with well over $100 typically of stuff inside. Everything in here should be full-size products, none of the little tiny foil packets or itty-bitty little tubes with barely any product in them, and that is one of the reasons that I really enjoy Boxycharm. Alright, so let's go ahead and break on into this. I have a tiny little safety box cutter here for safety reasons. Okie dokie, so this is the little card that comes in your box, and on the back side of this it'll tell you all about the products that are inside your box, but on top here it says, can I just not read cursive? Rose! Oh my goodness, there's literal roses all over this thing, and I was like, what is that scribble? But I'm really hoping it doesn't mean that there are a lot of like rose fragrance things in this box, because I am not a big fan of rose, but let's go ahead and hop on in here and see what we got. Alright, so the very first thing we have in here is rose colored, but I don't see anywhere on the actual bottle that it says it has roses in it. But this is from Wonder Beauty. This is a lift off purifying and brightening peel off mask. Ooh. On the back it says minimum effort, maximum results. That's my kind of motto. Oh, there's a lot of words back here. Anyway, this is supposed to be a rose gold mask, which I'm kind of excited to try. And it's supposed to be a peel off mask, so that's fun. And if you guys can see right there, it is a little bit pink and it kind of has like a pearlescent sheen to it, which is nice. I've noticed recently that we've been getting a lot of Wonder Beauty stuff in subscription boxes. I'm not 100% sure why. I don't know, maybe if they're just trying to get their name out there more or what it is, but we've been getting a ton of stuff from them. So let me know how you guys feel about that. All right, next up is something I'm very excited about because I absolutely love getting brushes in subscription boxes. These are two brushes from Moda and they're supposed to be a powder and a soft glow brush. So it looks like this is probably the powder brush and this is the soft glow brush, which I'm guessing is for like highlight. Oh, these are actually very pretty. I like this kind of metallic-y pink. Now I'm starting to wonder if the whole rose thing like wasn't actually scent related. It's just like everything's pink. I don't know. But these are very pretty, nice and shiny, and also very, very soft. I actually don't currently own a brush like in this little shape here. And then we just have a little bit more of a dense powder brush. So these will be fun to test out. Ooh, okay. Next up here we have something from Ofra, and this is a long-lasting liquid lipstick in the shade Monaco, and it looks a little bit like shimmery. And yet again, we have kind of a shiny looking pink going on here. So the rose theme is staying strong. I actually really do like the formula of the Ofra long-lasting liquid lipsticks. Ooh, it smells delicious. There it is swatched on the back of my hand. It is definitely reflective in pink. Probably not something I would typically pick for a liquid lipstick. I don't typically go for like a shiny metallic, but it is a very pretty color, so I'm interested in giving this a try today. Okay, next up in here we have something even shinier than the liquid lipstick that we just looked at. This is from Appeal, and this is a liquid eyeshadow. Ooh, that might actually be super duper pretty. It has no shade name. Oh, yes it does. Rose gold. Ah, continuing with the rose gold theme, or just the rose theme, I mean. Does this stuff like, it has amazing static powers. This like plastic, like Cirque du Soleil. Here's the Appeal liquid eyeshadow. It is very, very gold. I would say personally just a little bit more on the gold side and not as much on the rose side, but that's just me. Oh, I thought it was gonna have a doe foot, but it doesn't. This actually has like a little brushy applicator to it. Oh. That's really, really pretty. I hope this stays put like all day and goes on nicely on your actual lid because this is quite gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna stop painting the entire back of my hand gold, but yeah, there is that. I think it's super duper pretty. Definitely excited to see how this works on the eyes. Oh, and then last but not least, the pièce de résistance. Pièce de résistance. We have a palette here from Cover FX. Ooh, okay, very excited for this because it's actually not an eyeshadow palette. Okay, still excited for it, but I do have just one little issue. It looks like someone's been poking their finger in my palette just a little bit. Oh, am I pointing entirely to the wrong one? Yes, I am. Okay. So I'm not sure if you guys can see there, but there's definitely some type of like finger poke or something going on there. That probably happened during like packing and shipping though, so it's not a huge deal to me. But the inside of this is really, really pretty. We have a contour shade, a blush shade, 2 different highlighters, a brightener, which I don't know what that means. And then we also have a finishing powder. So there's a whole lot of stuff going in here, but I think it's really, really pretty. I like the designs, like in the actual pans themselves. All right, so here we have one of the highlights, another one of the highlights. Then this is the contour shade and the blush shade. Oh, I really do wish these highlights were a bit brighter. I think on my skin tone, these might be just a little bit deep, but I'm gonna try out that brightener and see if it's maybe a bit brighter. Yeah, I think for my particular ghost skin, the brightener is probably more of a highlight for me than these two up here. And then we have a finishing powder, which I honestly also don't know what that is, but it's swatched right there. So there is that. Overall, so far, I'm really happy with everything. I don't really know how everything's going to work on the face just yet, but I think the actual items themselves are really, really nice. Painted all over myself. I'm going to go ahead and clean that up. All right, you guys, really quickly, I'm going to read through some full-size pricing so we can see like kind of the value of this box. All right, the very first thing is the palette, the Cover FX Perfector Face Palette, which is $45. That is a lot of money, but you do get several products in the actual palette itself, so hopefully it's good. Then we have the Wander Beauty Lift Off Purifying and Brightening Peel Off Mask for $34. For a peeling mask, of course, I don't really know how it works just yet, but for a peeling mask, I think that's a little bit pricey. Then we have the Motor brushes, which are $29.99, so they are $15 a piece. Also a little bit pricey. Then we have the Ofra liquid lipstick, which is $20. And then the Appeal Cosmetics liquid eyeshadow, which is $21. So I am very, very excited to try all the stuff on my face. But first, we're gonna go down to the kitchen and do some cooking. Alright, you guys, so we are in the kitchen now and we're about to start cooking. I'm looking a little extra rough in this lighting, but that is okay. I have my big old box of very fresh ingredients that were delivered straight to my door, ready to make one of these lovely 4 meals. Inside of this super nice packed little box here, we have all the meals that I have selected for this week. We got some cheeseburger flatbread, oh dear, a Boxycharm Korean fish cake. So this is one of my favorite things about Home Chef is you get to try stuff that I would have never ever like thought about trying in my life. We got a pork chop with pine nut and Parmesan butter. And last but not least, we have a garlic piccata salmon. Why wouldn't the knife almost fall on my toes? Anyway, let's go ahead and select the recipe for today. I really like that you have so many options. There are 18 different meal choices that you can select from each week. There are also some really tasty like add-on meals like 5-minute lunches. Those are $7.99 a serving, and all of the dinner portions are $9.95 a serving. Out of all of those delicious meal choices, I think that I'm personally going to go with the cheeseburger flatbread for today's meal because cheeseburger and bread. Comes with pickles. Now I'm even more excited. So here is the recipe that I'll be following for today. Everything is very nicely laid out on here for you, especially if you read it right side up. That really helps. All the recipes are very easy to follow, especially with the step-by-step guide. So like I said before, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And here is my mise en place. I feel so professional. Also, the shallot's really burning my eyes. Alright you guys, and here they are, my wonderful little cheeseburger flatbreads in all of their cheeseburger goodness. We got some little arugula and fresh tomatoes to make it a little bit healthy. We also have melted cheese and Thousand Island to make it tasty. I am so very excited to eat these guys, and cleanup is going to be super simple. I have all my garbage in this one little bag here. I just have one pan and one knife somewhere. Probably should know where that is. And I don't have any leftover ingredients that I have to worry about like packing up and putting in the fridge and let them go bad, that kind of stuff, because they are pre-portioned out for you, which makes it super simple and easy. So let's go ahead and give this a little taste test. There's a pickle. Oh wow, okay, that's really good. It's not exactly what I was expecting. I was expecting like a cheeseburger, like a straight up cheeseburger, but this tastes a little bit more fancy. It's the extra little spices and the demi-glaze sauce that went inside the meat. Makes it taste really, really good. Definitely different. That crunchy flatbread is really tasty. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with the meal that I have created. And if you too would like to create some delicious meals with Home Chef, they're currently offering their biggest discount ever, $20 off your first 4 boxes for a total of $80 off. You can use the discount code Alexandria80 to see if you like the service with no huge commitment. You can pause or skip whenever you like. So if you would like to give it a try, click the link in the description and use the code Alexandria80. I just want to say again, thank you very much Home Chef for partnering with me on this video, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the Boxycharm. Alright you guys, I am back from cooking. I went ahead and put on some sweatpants instead of my jeans because I'm just really not a fan of jeans. So anyway, thank you guys so very much for watching the cooking portion of this video, and also thank you again to Home Chef for sponsoring this video. I'm going to jump on into the try on portion, and hopefully I don't have any arugula in my teeth. I didn't really check. So let's go ahead and get on into that. I suppose I could have saved y'all some time and put on like my foundation and things. I'm gonna go ahead and do that and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I have my foundation on. I ended up mixing my, what's it called? Yeah, Tarte Double Duty Beauty with my Estee Lauder because of, I don't know why. I guess I just felt like trying it out, and it's okay, it's okay. It's very full coverage. The Cover FX palette here, and I'm going to try the finishing powder. I'm going to use the powder brush that we got. Now this powder definitely has a bit of like a tint to it, so we'll see how that goes. Also, this palette comes with a very nice mirror. I'm just going to like lightly just like, okay, I feel like I need a larger brush for this. Let's call in the big guns here. There we go. So there is the finishing powder applied. I actually think it made my foundation like not so pale, which is nice. All right, now back with the powder brush, I'm gonna try some of this contour shade. I haven't actually like contoured in a very long time. I've just been bronzing, and hoping that does the trick. There's definitely a bit of like warmth to this, so it'll probably work about the same. Gotta try to tame this large and in charge forehead here. Okay, and now I know that like every legitimate beauty guru would be shaking at the sight of this. I'm just gonna pinch my powder brush and dip into the contour and contour my nose with it. I've managed somehow to wipe off a little bit of the foundation on my nose, but won't worry about that. Okay, so far like in human person, I'm actually very happy with how the contour is turning out. It's just warm enough to give me a little bit of like bronze, but it's not like too orange. So now I'm going to try out the blush in this palette, and I'm just gonna use the same brush because that's okay. Oh, I think that's a really pretty color. I hope this is reading on camera the way it is in real life. Alright guys, so here is the blush on. I really like the color. It went on very nicely. So far, I'm pretty impressed with the little face palette. Now let me hunt down that other brush and we can try out the highlight. Okay, so I am going to try out the highlight over here. I don't know if these have names. Oh, they actually do. Whoops. So this is the Divine highlighter, or not. Oh, it's so confusing when they do that. Maybe it's the Starlight highlighter. Not 100% sure. It's like opposite on the back. And I'm going to just try this right on top of the cheek. It did seem a little bit too deep for me in the swatch, but it's kind of working, honestly. I'm going to try a little bit of the brightener. Again, not 100% sure what that is. I'm going to just concentrate that like right here. I'm hoping you guys are able to see that, but that's actually really pretty. I like that quite a bit. I have to put on my glasses in between each step so I can see what it looks like in the monitor, but right now I'm actually really liking how this is going. But we do have eyeshadow coming up next, so I can't wait to mess that up. I'm going to zoom you guys in just a little bit for the eyes. So for my eyes, I also think I'm going to do is like deepen this outer corner concealer over here and then just put the shiny stuff on, and hopefully that'll turn out well. So I'm using the Soft Glam palette and a, what is this? Sigma Fern Blender E44. Oh, I just realized I didn't do like a transition shade or anything. Wow. Okay, now that is on there, I'm just gonna take this little painting stick here and just paint some shiny gold on my eye. Maybe if I can get my hand to work. Oh, it's cold. Oh. I'm trying to like kind of cheat over like my actual crease because I got pretty meaty eyelids, and I want you to be able to actually see the gold like when I open my eyes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the same exact thing to this eye over here, and then I'll be right back. All right guys, so there are the eyes done, and honestly, I really like it. I think it looks pretty nice. It was super simple to do, just one shadow shade and then that shiny liquid gold stuff. I actually really like it. My eyeshadow looks a little bit different right now. It's not like crazy blended out or anything, but oh well. I also completely forgot that we still have a liquid lip to put on, so I'm even more excited now. I hope it looks decent on camera. That would be so embarrassing to be like, oh my gosh, it looks so great, because I literally can't see anything, and for you guys to be like, I don't know about that. I don't know how well this is gonna work out with the eye color, but we can go ahead and give it a go. Oh, I already went completely outside of my lip line. Just go ahead and create a whole new bottom lip while we're at it, don't we? Alright, so there is the liquid lip on. It's definitely not my favorite finish, just like the metallicness of it, but I do think it is a very pretty color. I don't know if I would personally pair it together with this look, but that is just me. But I will say overall, I am super happy with this box. I really like the face palette. I think that everything blended out super nicely. I love the highlight. I like the shiny gold little liquid stuff here. I'm really hoping it holds up throughout the day. I am very happy, and I might even say that this has been one of my favorite boxes, if not my favorite box, like in a while. Oh, I completely forgot to tell you guys what the total retail value is. Where's that ice cream calculator? Came to $149.99, and I personally, for this month especially, definitely think that the $21 was worth it. But as always, I would love to know what you guys thought about this month's box. I personally really liked it, but I would like to know all of your thoughts and opinions. Do you think it was worth it? Do you like the items that came inside? Did you get any different variations? I would love to know. Yeah, that is all I have for you guys today, so thank you so very much for watching. Please go ahead and consider subscribing if you would not mind. It would mean the absolute world to me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, lovely, fantastic day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye!